in Albury Wodonga. Pinching a point, as we say. Got a 97th minute. The boys pulled off a draw, which, as most would have expected, Murray up there to lose, but Murray obviously put a great fight up. And I'll go on song and say, yep, I believe the conditions, the boys ain't quite used to that. But it's a nice day, probably about 26, 27 degrees. Good day for football. We can see the guys as they're shaking hands, doing their beautiful sportsmanship before we start this big game. Langwarrin sitting 5th, played 3, won 1, lost 1, and drew 1. So
McLaren, Jaden Matafieri, David Sturton, Demir Stojlovic, Jordan Templin and Wayne Wallace. For Bulleen today, in the sticks it's Wyatt Chant, and he's joined by Adam Santafani, Adrian Delmonico, Matthew Groppo, Josh Knight, Eli Lutmer, Daniel McLennan, Josh McMonigal-Ihas, Daniel Mary, Andrew Mullett, Xavier Nardone, Philip Petreski, the former Melbourne City youth captain, Peter Sawan, George Stavridis, and Slaven Vrancevic.
Bloke's marking because he's going to pull the trigger. If you're good enough to get it over the 6-foot bloke, here he is, signs in, strikes, not bad hand. McLaren done very well to get a right hand, bottom hand down, to hit the palm it out for a corner. See the sort of styles, one hand up, it's risky, knocks it in, hangs up, calls in, 2 at the back, unmarked, puts it back, cleared away, 18, 2 strikes, McLaren. Tell you what, McLaren done very well, holds it in. It's Bulleen started off the stronger of the two. Langwarrin Sturton, great run in there. Can he find someone? Pulled out and cool. The strike set, strike and it's, oh, what a magnificent save. I don't know how he's got his hand on that. That ball was flying in there by Templin. What a magnificent strike.
And like I mentioned before, Jordan Templin, he can hit them. First one over the bar, he's finding the range.
Gets a good touch in there. Unlucky there, referee says play on. Oh, great first touch, runs away. Trying to go as far as Burgess, closing down, challenge McLaren, hits the post, McLaren back in there, will ride the luck on the gravy train. Oh, drives it long, not a bad pull. Has he picked Wallace out? Yes, he has. Wallace takes it on his chest, look for support, overlap and run. Wallace pulls the trigger, I'll tell you what, it's rattled the crossbar. That was just a dip it a little bit, that ball's in the back of the net. Wallace wants the ball again, give me another shot, he says. Little 1-2, big fella, oh, penalty referee's the call. Play on, says ref, and a free kick in there. Great challenge again. Play on, says referee. Like to see it. Takes a touch. Great challenge and pinch. And then comes Wallace. Come on, Wallace. We've got 5 versus 3. 4. Switch to play. Kenya doesn't look at opening up. Johnny Cool still got it. We're still underway. Cool goes right, goes left. Tackle. Great challenge. Can Cool pick someone out? Yes, he can. Great Sturgeon. That is 1-0. Langwarrin. Great finish by Sturgeon in there. Johnny Cool. Great takeaway out of there. Ball broken down, he gives his old man a cuddle. Lovely, you see, and there's another cuddle from his old man. Great play there. Intercepted, put his body on the line. Great interception in the middle of the park. They broke in numbers. 4 or 5 Langwarrin boys. Cool, dropped his shoulder once. Wallace done well, out again. Great ball in. You're talking about the balls early, getting them in early. Cylinders today. McLaren drives it long. Pushing it back. No, referee, wrong decision. Hey, Pesky, he hit someone, not his teammate. Cool, look for an overlap from Sturton, doesn't get it in, Templin strikes and it's number 2! That is the one we said, Jordan Templin. Great in there, Sturton. Sturton's done a great overlap and run. In there, Johnny Cool. Sturton, people don't realise that Sturton's run out there, took the defender with him, opened up for Templin to pull the trigger. And I'll tell you what, that hit the back of the net like a rocket, my son. As you said earlier, you like this boy Templin, and he's just came good for you.
What did I say not 20 minutes ago?
Just about to go into this half-time chant. Drives the ball. There's the referee, and he'll blow it half-time. Get out, need you out a bit quicker than that, boys. Holding the 18-yard box, Sturton gets a toe in. Here comes Johnny Cool, you've got to play it early. Now, he's gone himself. Sturton's on the left hand. Sturton can play 1-2 if he can. Sturton's going to go himself. Inside. Can he get out of his feet? Johnny Cool with an overlap. Backstick Templin. Can he find anyone? Goal! We will have it! He will say, Rodrigo, I will take that. Johnny Cool, cheeky little ball in. At stages in that final third, there's a little bit of mix-up. They've gone in, overlap and run Sturton. Cool, gets tangled under Sturton, finds Johnny Cool, clips the ball up, Chan hits it, taps it down, and there's the old Rodrigo just says, I will just tap that baby in to make it 3-0. 1-0 over Box Hill. And here we go here. Langwarrin 3-0 up against Bulleens. The ball comes out on the left-hand side. Burgess got a lot to do. Quite square. Pulls the trigger. McLaren. That was going in. Bottom hand, right hand across. He's actually done a great job there, McLaren. And it just shows, mate, what a class goalkeeper that Langwarrin have in goals. But I tell you what, that one's going to be, but we'll talk about that. Johnny Cool's out on his right here on his own. Goulding. Little 1-2. Sturting, good little flick, son. Love your work. Yes, Sturton, can he penetrate? Yes, he can. Onto his left foot, 35, 20-yard, little cheeky one. Holds the ball up. Dives, get on your feet, son. Johnny Cool, quick feet. Good feet again. Oh, referee, play on. Goal! He will take it. No, he's given a penalty. He hasn't given it. What has he given? This will be interesting. Did he blow the whistle? Is it a penalty? I think he's going to call it back. Is he called a penalty? He gave the goal. He had 5 seconds to do it. I'll tell you what, he's walking back. That's a goal. Oh, don't think anyone knew what was going on with that. Cool didn't want to really header it. Out it comes on the left-hand side, overlap and run. Over comes Cullen. Gordon will hold him. Little 1-2 Burgess. Could have been a bit closer. I'd like to see it now. He's going to get cheeky. Cummings there to clean it up. Will he get it? No, he won't. Would have liked to see Burgess just a little bit closer to him there. That is for sure. 43 minutes played. As we go in, there he turns on the 18-yard box. Too much time in my hand. Little touch, over away. This falls. Too much time on the ball, and it goes. Constellation goal. We'll have a look over there. Boris didn't close down. Cheeky ball in. Just took the foot off the gas there. Scotty Miller will be disappointed with the consolation goal. Wipes his forehead. No foul given, like it. Come on then. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Game, set, and match. What a fantastic game it was today. Scotty Miller's got to be happy with those 3 points today, that is for sure. Well, tell you what a day at Lawton Park today. I stand here at the gaffer, Scotty Miller. Round 4. Just watched the game, mate. That was unbelievable for me seeing. It's the second game that I've seen. Talk me through what we've seen.
Well, I can tell you've enjoyed it, and as a manager of these group of players, it was quality to watch. We actually really worked very hard. Jamie Skilly and I have gone up and watched Bulleen 2 or 3 times this year already. Being fortunate, they play on a Monday night. You can get up and actually see it, and testament to our work this week, we really looked at their system and really focused on breaking them down. But more importantly, I just thought the intensity out of possession today and the intent to win the ball and fight and commit, I thought it was a different level.
As you know, me being a centre-half, mate, it was like the old days of hard on the sleeve. Yep. And I seen that they were playing for Langwarrin Shirt and they were playing for Scotty Miller. And I think that came across. There was tackles flying. Is that something you've brought into the club? Because you've got new players. Yeah,
it's tough. I mean, you know, everyone's looking at us because we've got 14 to 16 new players to get them playing. But ultimately, as you can hear the music there, which is good, that's a good sound. But ultimately, they're playing for one another. Yes, they're here to represent the club and they're playing for a manager that brought them here. They've got my 100% trust, which is important. But today they actually fought for one another. And you can talk about technical and tactical output, but let's face it, if you've got a team that's committed to one another and trust one another, it's game on in my eyes.
Well, there's 12 players out there now. 4-1. Bulleen, what a result. And by the way, some great goals. And I suppose for the viewers, I watched that and I go, that was fantastic. What's more? Is there more to come?
I believe so. I mean, if you look at the structure, players aren't fit enough yet. And I'm saying that with complete respect. The system we're playing, you need to be maximum fitness, and we can't do that during pre-season and in training to replicate that intensity. So I knew between 4 to 6 rounds it was going to take to get that match fitness. And you can see the ball speed today, which is important. With the ball, we played with 2 rhythms, but I must admit, with confidence, I expected that result today.
So more to come from the boys. We roll into next week's game, but today, mate, I have to admit, 4-1, fantastic, mate. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, I will.
Go and enjoy it.
Pure Blonde.
Pure Blonde, on tap. Make sure we enjoy it. Scotty Miller, 4-1 Bulleen, fantastic. And all the best next week, mate.